Hello Aquarius, I'm Kay. Welcome to Intuition Tarot. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to be doing your guys' weekly love reading. I do a weekly love reading for y'all and also a weekly general reading. But I do change up the formats and spreads from week to week. So please be aware of that. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, I'd appreciate you checking back another time. And if it does, please like, share, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you'll be made aware of my future uploads. In the description box below, you'll find my tentative schedule, as well as a list of all the decks that I use, both the Tarot and Oracle. Starting out today with the Tarot of Marseilles. There's also instructions for how to donate to my channel if you're so inclined, and a link to my website where you can book a personal reading with me via Zoom meeting or pre-recorded reading, or order a personalized avatar birth chart. Alright, so we're going to get started. Today we're going to look at love for you this week, Aquarius. Alright. Let me fix this real quick so it doesn't drive me nuts the whole time. It's a short trip. Okay. Spirit, please show me Aquarius and love this week. Okay. So we've got the Three of Cups coming out first. That's Cancerian energy. And I'll interpret these and explain what's going on here, what I see once the cards are all laid out. Okay. The next card out is the Two of Cups, more Cancerian energy. Please show me Aquarius and love this week. What type of partner do they want to attract? Spirit, please show me Aquarius. Okay. Next, we have the King of Swords. I consider that to be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy sometimes. But the signs don't have to matter. I just like to point them out for those who are interested. Spirit, please show me Aquarius and love this week. What kind of partner do they actually need? Oh dear. Alright. Well, we have two cards coming out for this position because my deck did what I call a double flip. So we've got the Four of Wands, which is Aries energy, and we have the Devil flipping over also, which is Capricorn. Just a few more to go here. Spirit, please show me Aquarius' strengths and love. So we have the Moon coming up next. That's major arcana for Cancer and Pisces. Spirit, please show me Aquarius and love this week. How can they apply their strengths and love? Spirit, please show me Aquarius and love this week. Okay, then we have the Empress, major arcana for Libra and Taurus energy. Spirit, please show me, okay. Next out, we have the Judgment card, major arcana for Scorpio energy. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Aquarius this week in love. How can I overcome my weaknesses? We've got the Hermit, major arcana for Virgo. And let's just get one more card. Spirit, please show me Aquarius and love this week. Vice or blind spot for Aquarius. And then we have the Knight of Clubs, equivalent to the Knight of Wands. All right. So the Aquarius that I'm speaking to in the collective today is, when it comes to love, your approach or how you show up tends to be that you're very friendly and social in certain circumstances in a casual sort of way. So, you know, when you're out there and you're not necessarily looking for a partner, so to speak, but, you know, you're open to the opportunity, you kind of approach that like, you know, maybe going out with friends or hanging out at friends' houses where there are groups of people. You might like to just go out for drinks with your girlfriends or not boyfriends. If you're a masculine energy, then your male friends or whatever. Yeah, so that's kind of one way you might be a good networker, and that's kind of how you meet people, is through socializing. The kind of partner that you usually attract with this Cancerian Two of Cups energy, it's people who are looking for a very deep emotional connection, people who want equal give and take, people who are looking for a true soulmate. At least that's been something that's occurred often for you, Aquarius. It seems like sometimes once people get you, maybe they don't really want to let you go. But the type of partner that Spirit is saying you kind of long to attract, with this King of Swords energy, of course all Aquarius people are different, and it depends on what you have in your chart, but Aquarius is not known as being a very Two of Cups, lovey-dovey sort of sign. And here Spirit is showing me that you usually, like, what you really want is someone who is well established, and I'm not even speaking of financial matters right now. I'm looking here at this King of Swords. But the King of Swords is a king, so, you know, he's been all through a lot to get where he is. He's an intuitive king. He's very, very intelligent. He's able to see the big picture and the long view. He's very logical, makes head over heart decisions. This is the kind of person that won't woo you with flowers and chocolates and sweet nothings in your ear. They'll come to you with, you know, more tangible things. You also might want to attract someone whom you feel that you can connect with on a very intellectual level. So not just someone to cuddle with and watch Netflix or whatever, but just to somebody you can have deep conversations with about some of your thoughts and ideas. Now when we look at what kind of partner you actually need, though, with the Devil and the Four of Wands, it's saying that, you know, you need someone, you actually do need this emotional connection. With the Four of Wands, it's often like a wedding type of card, or it can be seen as a twin flame card. When it's not about romantic union, it's about, you know, celebrating, like having a reason to celebrate, establishing a good foundation with security as far as your home life goes. And paired with the Devil, I think what Spirit is trying to convey, I feel Spirit is trying to convey here, Aquarius, that you need someone who is long-term material like that, who is wanting to celebrate with you, about commitment. In other words, someone that you can look forward to achieving something with solid in the future, that's going to be there, you know, for graduations for the children, and, you know, go to your sister's wedding with you, or that kind of vibe. But with the Devil, it's like, but you need to be able to play too. So if you're kind of a daredevil Aquarius, you know, like you like mountain biking or skydiving or whatever kind of adventure you're into, I'm not picking up toxicity and obsession and all the negative things from the devil in this particular reading, because it's Spirit telling you what kind of partner you need. So yeah, somebody who's committed and stable, but at the same time, they have to have like a little bit of a bad girl or bad boy side to them, where they can maybe kind of pull you out of, you know, your intellectualism into play. Aquarius, your weaknesses in the past, maybe, or even today, something that, you know, you might want to look at. And it seems like maybe you're not, because we have the moon. You know what? I misspoke. I apologize. Let me back up and get my thinking straight here on this. Because actually, this is the strengths position. So you have the moon as your strength. So you're able to maintain an air of mystery. You may have a lot of emotions about some things, but you're good at concealing them. And while that can sometimes work as a weakness in certain circumstances, for instance, you don't want to overly repress your emotions, you want to make sure that they're processed and dealt with, and you don't want to be so mysterious that you run away a potential partner or friend or anything else for that matter. But it's shown here as a strength. So I believe, whereas Aquarius can be known for being very straightforward and very, as we discussed before, intellectual as opposed to emotional or whatnot, the moon is actually all about emotions, and it's about deep hidden emotions and mystery, and it can also be about anxieties and fears. So it's good that, you know, you're not coming across as insecure in any way, Aquarius. With the moon, you're able to hide some of your insecurities and fears, not in an unhealthy way, but in such a way that you're not destroying, you're not sabotaging your connections through that, through being too emotional or being too open right away. You know, it's good to be able to be honest with someone and vice versa, but you don't want to hit them with all your childhood traumas and all that kind of thing at once, and it's good to leave a little to the imagination. So Spirit's showing me that that's a strength for you if you resonate with this reading. How you can apply that in your relationships with the Empress here, regardless of your gender, it's just an energy. That's about growth, expansion. And the Empress she's all four queens in the deck, so she's the most powerful, I think, as well as the High Priestess, feminine energy in the deck. So Spirit's basically saying how you can apply your strengths that we were just talking about is to own them. You know, to use what is driving you from within to grow and to nurture and to gain more abundance. It's saying, you know, even if you are somewhat hidden or mysterious to others, you aren't to yourself. And you're able to cultivate those things that are deep within you for growth and expansion, and for making making you an excellent partner with the Empress here. Now we get to your weaknesses. With the Judgment card, I'm picking up a couple things from this. One may be a tendency to revisit the past. So there may be a lingering attachment. There may be a connection that you never really got closure over that you might sort of revisit at times in your head. Especially if that's recent, that can be normal. But your weakness I'm also seeing here with the Hermit as being the way to overcome it is, and I'm looking at this trumpet blaring, particularly in the Judgment card. While you can be mysterious about some of your deepest fears, anxieties, and emotions, Aquarius, appearing delightfully mysterious, at other times, especially maybe with this Three of Cups energy at the top as far as how you show up in love, with your friends or family members, just people that you're closer with, you might seem to them like you're kind of stuck on something from the past because you're putting that out there with some people. You're communicating about it a lot, looking for clarity. So So although you may show up with new partners or in general with an air of mystery, as far as things that are over and done, you tend to dissect them and sometimes discuss them with people, kind of go around in circles, and Spirit is saying, in order to overcome that weakness, it's time to go within, because those issues do exist, but in reality you're not going to get any answers really from the people around you. They may help lead you in the right direction to sort of figure out where you went wrong or where the other person might have gone wrong, etc., etc. But it's best to find those answers within yourself, revisit the past if you need to, sort of within the silence of your own mind and soul, and be able to seek answers as well from whatever you consider to be divine source. There's even an element sometimes that I see to the Hermit of like study. So if you were to research things like attachment styles, I'm even seeing somebody sitting there with a book that it's like an abnormal psychology textbook. So if you are this intellectual type and that's the type of person you think you want as well, you may be really drawn to that type of processing. Nothing wrong with that as long as there are other elements involved, right? So you may be studying certain things, trying to figure out maybe where things have gone wrong in the past. And so, yes, the best way to overcome the weakness of maybe sharing it with others or focusing on it a little too much is just, solve those things within yourself and with your higher power. Finally, at the bottom here of the spread, we have the Knight of Clubs. And this is meant to be sort of like a blind spot card, as well as like advice from Spirit, Aquarius. What I feel they are trying to tell you today is that, you're not attracted to this, or this is not, whatever you're attracting, this Two of Cups energy of people who just want to bond and wife or husband you down right away. It's like, embrace that side of you that still wants to explore things. Maybe travel, or maybe you're not seeing that some of the people that you're attracting come across as being really deeply emotionally involved, when in reality, they're actually kind of more of like the player type. So you may be attracting some of the people that aren't on the same page that you are. And while the Knight of Clubs, I'm not saying anything about their intellect because it's not reflected in the cards, but they're not going to be equal to a King of Swords, if that's what you think you want. They may have that element of the devil as far as being playful and exciting and passionate and all that kind of thing, but they're definitely not going to have the Four of Wands element as far as long-term stability, commitment, and reasons to celebrate with you in the present and future. So be aware of those types coming into your life, and they may have a place, friends with benefits for a little while you're not ready to settle down or whatever, but embrace that side of yourself as well, as far as, maybe not being so serious about things. Even if you are an intellectual type, make sure that you take the time and set an intention to have fun. So that's what I'm seeing for your weekly love reading, Aquarius. If any of this resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Again, Merry Christmas for those who celebrate, and I'll see y'all again soon. Thank you. Bye, Aquarius.